What's going on, everybody? This is Living in Arizona Now, and today we're coming to you from Tempe, Arizona, home of the Arizona State University Sun Devils, which is actually the largest university in all of the state. Tempe has definitely undergone a facelift. As you can see, we're cruising north on Mill Avenue, and there just so happens to be a light rail track going right through the middle of Mill Avenue. For those old timers who've been to Tempe way back in the day, this is new. What we're going to do in this video is show you around Rio Salado over there on the Tempe Town Lake, show you guys what it looks like around Mill Avenue, some of the bars and restaurants, as well as the nightlife, and then we're going to walk around the Tempe Market Place Mall, which is actually one of the most popular places in all of Tempe. So to start out with, we're just going to cruise Mill Avenue. I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the area around here known as Tempe. Being that it is a college town, it is one of the most diverse suburbs and communities around the Phoenix metro area in terms of urban lifestyle and the people in the community, also as well as the food and cuisine that you can get down here. When it comes to the population, there is just under 200,000 people living in Tempe area. Tempe does have a rich history. If you ever wondered why it's called Mill Avenue, well, you can see here's the mill where it gets its name. Nowadays, this area along Rio Salado and Tempe is basically Arizona's version of Silicon Valley, and it's right next to Arizona State. So what they do is they bring these tech companies out here and recruit students straight out of Arizona State. So right here at this area, they do have apartments and commercial buildings, as well as a park. And down here on the park area, there is a marina on the waterfront where you can get paddle boards or paddle boats. Some people even do some fishing on the other side of the river in this area. Now to the right here is a mountain, and that's right next to the Sun Devil Stadium, which is where the Cardinals used to play football, but now the Arizona State Sun Devil football team only plays here. They used to have the Fiesta Bowl here also. So if you do choose to come watch a college football game down here in Tailgate, that's the parking lot. You'll be having all your fun. And I'd also like to thank everyone who's been crushing up the like button and subscribing to Living in Arizona Now. Check out that solar car park they got right there. All right, now we're gonna head across Rio Salado Lake, the Salt River here, over Rural Road, which turns into Scottsdale Road as we enter into South Scottsdale, but it's the other side of Rio Salado Lake. Literally over the last 2 years, this area has changed as many of these high-rise buildings are brand new. And we will just take a cruise through here and show you what it looks like on the north side of Rio Salado. Tempe is now home to many executive office buildings and even Fortune 500 companies, some including Inside Enterprises, Drive Time, Carvana, Limelight Networks, LifeLock, and Norton, First Solar, and several others including Circle K and Mobile Mini. And just to give you some idea of where Tempe fits into the proximity of the Phoenix metropolitan area, to the west is Phoenix, to the south is Guadalupe, to the north is Scottsdale, and then to the east is Mesa and Chandler. So that's a little bit more idea of what Tempe looks like. And this area you're looking at here, the marina at Rio Salado Lake, is around where Charles Hayden had the Hayden Ferry. Before the railroad, that was the way that people used to cross from Scottsdale area to the other side into Tempe across this river, was thanks to the Hayden Ferry. Then they built the railroad, and once the railroad was completed, the ferry was no longer emphasize. So that railroad was called Maricopa and Phoenix Railroad, which was built in 1887. Also, another key thing to know about this area is way up the Salt River was a dam called the Roosevelt Dam, built in 1911. When that dam was built, that basically secured the valley as a prosperous and fertile plain for many years to come. And the president at the time, Theodore Roosevelt, had said that the decision to build that dam would lead to many prosperous towns in the future, and he was right. Phoenix, Arizona metropolitan area is one of the biggest cities in the country. Anyways, how about this beautiful lake? It really is a nice waterfront area in Phoenix. Also on this side of the river or the waterfront is Papago, which has a few parks that you can hike and walk around, even some mountain buttes to go up. Also a zoo and the Phoenix Desert Botanical Garden. And you can see this is just a little example of what it looks like if you continue to go north into the Papago Park area. So now we'll head across the river again over Mill Avenue. This is probably my favorite way to enter into Tempe, is across this bridge, heading north into the southern part, which is where Tempe is on Mill Avenue. And we'll cruise around here a little bit, show you around the campus, and then we'll head over to the Tempe Market Place and show you guys that mall. So now we'll head across the river again over Mill Avenue. This is probably my favorite way to enter into Tempe, is across this bridge, heading north into the southern part, which is where Tempe is on Mill Avenue. And we'll cruise around here a little bit, show you around the campus, and then we'll head over to the Tempe Market Place and show you guys that mall. On this night, we were getting a big monsoon coming in from the southeast here. You can see it as we're crossing the bridge here on Rural. Just wanted to show you guys this beautiful electric storm that was coming in. It dropped a lot of water on this night in late August. And some of you may already know this, but Tempe is right under the flight path for approaching airlines as they come into Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, as you can see. But what a beautiful skyline. If you guys really enjoy this skyline, let us know where in Arizona you're watching from or where in America you're watching from, and crush up the likes. All right, now we're headed over to the Tempe Market Place. There is another mall here that's worth mentioning, but we didn't visit, Arizona Mills, and they have a lot of exhibits there, an IMAX theater. I believe they have an aquarium, a smaller kid zone. So if you guys want to check out the big mall in town, you got to go to Arizona Mills. But Tempe Marketplace is really a popular destination. Right here on the Rio Salado Pkwy, just down the road from Mill Avenue. So we'll show you guys around this Tempe Marketplace, and let's see what it looks like. All right, that's going to wrap up this tour of Tempe. That monsoon moved in quick and dumped a lot of water on us. It really came down hard, but we just wanted to show you Tempe on this day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks to everyone who already crushed up the likes and subscribes. If you haven't already subscribed, you can hit that bell and get notified when we drop a new video.